Okay, so let us discuss the educational round 94, the first problem. We are given a binary string and we say that any two binary strings are similar if they have the same character in some position. So for any valid position, if they have the same character, they are considered to be same. For example, this is similar because 1 and 1, they both are in the same index. So we are given a string of length 2n minus 1 characters, and we need to find a string of length n which is similar to all these strings. These are substrings of this original string, but our string of length n should be similar to all these strings. And as you can see, all these substrings are also of length n only. So how to solve this problem? Well, looking at n, you can think of brute force. So I will tell you two solutions and you see whichever is easy for you to understand. So first of all, what I will do is, let me take a different example. These test case examples you will not understand very well. Let me take another example. Let us say the string is 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. Sorry. Let's say the string is 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. So now what I will do, I will generate all the substrings of length n like this. This is one substring, this is another substring, this is another substring, and this is another substring. So when I generate all these substrings, I will get these 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, and 1, 0, 0, 0, and 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. So now I have a matrix of size n into n. Okay. So if I want to choose a string of length n such that it is similar to all these strings, I shall take the diagonal elements. So basically what I'm doing is, from the first string I'm taking first character, from the second string the second character, the third string third character, and so on. So in this case my string s will be equal to 0, 1, 0, 0. As you can see, this s is similar to all the strings of this original string. So this was the thing I did. Just take the diagonal elements of this matrix. Or if you want to do it in another way, as I told you, first character of first string, second character of second string, third character of third string, and fourth character of, so for the nth string, take the nth character. For the nth string, you take what? Nth character. So how will you do that in one loop itself? Start from here, start traversing the string, original string, take the first character. Okay. Now, second character of second string is here. I hope you're understanding. It is here. Third character of third string is here. Last character is here. So basically the alternate elements. So you take the alternate elements, you will get the answer, right? Because if you take the alternate elements here, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. So this is a simpler approach, I would say. But I wanted to show you through the matrix why I am doing this. It will become more clear. Basically, we're taking the diagonal elements. because if we take all this and make a string, then that string will be similar to all of these strings. It will make our work much simpler. So this is the code I wrote. So basically I'm taking the input n and the input string s. I'm having a vector of strings. I am going to store every string, every substring of length n in this vector. Okay. After storing it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a while loop, and until I is not n, j is not n. That means until I don't reach the end of this matrix. So basically I am just trying to take all the diagonal elements. So what I will do, from the first string, I will take first character. From the second string, I'll take second character and push it back to the answer. So this S1 string is my answer. So let's submit. So this was correct. So this is how we do the first problem. Now second problem. For second problem, I'll make a complete separate video. I cannot tell it quickly and you cannot understand. So basically we have some swords and some axes, and we need to find number of weapons we and our follower can carry. There are some restrictions P and F. Problem is quite simple, but the constraints make it tougher. So I'll show the code, and later I'll explain it. I'll make a separate video on B and C also. So this is my code. You can have a look. If you have any problem, then you can tell me. I will make a separate video. Don't worry. I'll make a separate video on this question. So that's all. Please share my videos if you find it interesting. Please subscribe, and thank you.